the transfer of equipment from the farm to the store on YouTube, because really that's all it was. I don't know what happened there, because obviously I'd used the steering wheel in the Axion 870, but when I transferred to the Xerion it just refused to work. But as I said, there was a Windows update, because why not? And that seemed to create an issue with the steering wheel, and installing it fixed it all. So maybe it was just one of the IT help desk's usual, hey, try rebooting the PC and everything will be fine solutions, versus hey, install your Windows updates and things might work solutions. Okay, how we doing? This should put us back to 35,000. Now, I was actually considering last week, or during the last week, there's nothing to stop me from taking out a loan to buy equipment if I feel like it. So possibly that might be a thing I could consider if some piece of equipment comes up that really looks like, oh yes, I need to have that. Lift that up, fold that up, and that'll turn it off anyway. Okay. Yeah. Try not to donk the hedge with the fragile rows, and we will stop there. We will get paid. And we will get paid again. 2 cultivating contracts. Phew, there's a lot of fertilizer contracts. I could knock off a bunch of those tomorrow. But for right now, that's done. Yes, I pushed the right button to get there the fastest. Can't remember if this lane goes straight across the main road or not. If it does, that'll be convenient. Ow. Oh, that's going to mess up the... Oh, seriously? This is seriously messed up, because we are now stuck in the hedge, not just trapped on the hedge. Good grief. The Xerion's getting in the way, because why not? Dude, how's about you stop doing the worker thing? Alright, let's pull that straight. Yeah, I think the issue with things like hedges, I went the wrong way again, is that you can either have hedges that have no collisions, which then means that you just drive straight through them, which is a little unrealistic. Or you can have hedges that have collisions. Now sometimes what people will do is they will put a wide collision on a hedge so that you impact before you hit the first branch. Others just put impacts where there's foliage, and the problem with that is you can get stuff stuck between the gaps between the leaves, and because of the way these hedges work, you can basically chop the posts and it will make the hedge disappear. The result is that if you don't stay well away from the hedges, you can get stuck in the hedge such that you can't go forwards or backwards. Oh, and again, I'm driving too close to the hedge and we get stuck. And now I'm probably crashing into the Zerian. Come on. And the wheels on this planter are halfway down the tool, so it pivots in the middle, which means the back end can spin out and hit stuff. It's not the most reasonable piece of equipment I could have chosen to use, but it was used. So it worked out monetarily efficient to buy. I might have figured some different one out if I'd had the choice. Still, it's also a direct drill or a direct planter, so we can go no-till, which does help our environmental score on our fields. Obviously the seeder that we have, much more compact and it folds up, so that just makes things all sorts of easier. Okay, I do believe that that's the way to go, and go home man. I wonder if I hadn't sent home the helper when I rebooted. I don't recall. Anyway, seeder's good, planter's good. Let's put these away. I was considering putting these in the back shed, just because we don't use them that frequently. Try and put most of our common use devices up the front here, and the lesser used stuff at the back. Okay, we're good here. Put that away. So if we're going to go out spraying, we're going to need the Massey Ferguson. I'll park this up at the back. Okay, and back to... No, wrong way again. Forwards. We will drop the seeds out here. Don't have a seed storage silo on the farm. Okay, you just shuffle back in there. And that is what we call away. Gonna jump out. We'll move these now. Where'd it go? Other side of the tractor. Gonna put these under the shed, but here. So in theory, I could load either when we next need them. I must admit, I am not sure what the next crop I'm gonna plant is.
Hi.
Although I think with the planter, that's spring crops only. So it's probably going to be the red thing.
What time are you going to get done?
When I'm finished.
What?
When I'm done.
Because I want to play the computer.
Oh, I don't know.
Can I turn it all the way down?
Maybe.
I think that's a yes.
I think you have to check with Mommy.
Yeah, that's what I Mommy?
Okay. 5:30. Good time to end the day. Oh. So this tractor could do with a clean, and like I said, probably not using this tractor for a few days.
She said yeah.
She said yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Where's this area? There. Fix. Oh, 3,000 to fix it. It's an expensive tractor, but hey, it's a good tractor. It's our best tractor. Okay,
Do you guys want to play Family?
okay, so what do we need to do today? We have done everything I want to do. We only got paid, we only got 30,000 money. That's sad. I thought we were going to do more. Oh, no. Of course we did. Because I missed a thing. Okay, high dump bucket for a thing. Must admit, not sure what that's for. That might be from a wheel loader. Oh, and a pickup cart, which is smaller than the one we have. Okay, so we will sleep till morning. And once the sun's up, oh, we had wages to pay. Oh, it's raining.
There's a board right like by the grill.
Cool.
Time.
Okay. So one of those, electric tractor, wrapper, poop wagon, auger.
Okay, Mommy.
What is that? That is a mulcher. Oh. That is a disc harrow for cultivation, and that is a forage wagon. It doesn't have a lot of stuff it can carry. Silage.
Okay.
Oh. It takes fresh maize, it takes silage, it takes the grass stuff. I do not see the other types of silage.
It doesn't look like we are playing.
So nothing good for sale. So I want to look at crop. What do the silages look like? Maize silage and grass silage. See, those do not appear on that wagon, so that wagon won't carry them. Okay. Anyway, we have fertilization contracts. I was thinking stuff around the middles, 72, 79, 80. Oh, hang on. go back and details on. So 72, 79, 80. There's 79, 80, 82, looks like it's a fertilisation contract. 105 kind of does too. 72 is over here. 72, 97 looks 98. Let's do some fertilisation. Is not very well paying. Oh, those are spraying contracts, not fertilisation contracts. Anyway, let's. Oh, that doesn't pay that well, but I'm just going to take all of them from the bottom up.
We got stuff out there.
Okay.
I forgot to yell hide their ears.
Go and hide their ears.
Do you think they heard me?
I don't know.
Hi.
Yes, I think they heard that.
Do you think I broke their eardrums?
Maybe. Okay, let's go get the. I'm not sure how flat that land looks, but certainly flatter than it used to be. And I think if I put a shed along the tree line there, it might fix. I think that was something. I've been watching some videos, stuff people would like to see for Farm Sim 25, 26, 28, whatever. And one of the things that keeps coming up is the ability to raise and lower buildings, which we had in Farm Sim 19. So you could basically find an area and say, I want my building here. And it would basically say, fine, but you could raise and lower the floor level so that if you tried to place it on a hill, you could actually place it in the hill so that the doors were at ground level, but the building itself sort of buried into the hill, which is kind of cool. Because here, I don't know how it figures out what ground level it's going to place the building, but if the ground you are placing the building on is not perfectly flat, it just says, well, I'm going to place it, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how it decides where to place things. So you can end up with quite a lip between ground level and the shed entrance, or you can end up with the back at ground level and just a ridiculous ramp. And it just, I don't know how it decides where to put things.
Tell me if she's being bad. Tell me if she's being bad.
Oh, being bad. Oh, this is second application.
We'll call me when she is, but don't press the call button.
There we go. Okay. Now that just turned on. I don't know. Seems like some equipment needs a shifting gauge while others just need an engage. It's a single button supposedly to activate, deactivate devices. the shift button frequently works on some things like grain carts and the like. To empty it, you have to press a button plus the shift button in order to get it to tip, which is fine. And it's kind of like what's it? If you're playing with the keyboard, if you are allowed to tip where you're at because there is an unload point, then you can basically just press the I key. But if go forwards, I said go forwards. If you're trying to tip to the ground, then you have to press the shift and the I key. So sometimes to empty silage into a silage clamp, you have to press shift and I, but to empty hay into a hay loft, you just have to press I. With controllers, it tends to always be you have to press the shift unload to tip, whether it's an unload point or not. Anyway, nice thing about fertilization contracts is they don't take long. I could cheat, I could go to, if I bring up, woo, that was a little drastic. I bring that up. At the bottom it's, you've got nitrogen liquid fertilizer application, no values detected, and I am doing an auto application underneath that. I could change it to manual and then rack that down to minimum, and it will still count as applying sufficient fertilizer to the field. So, for example, okay, there's at the top it says deactivate automatic application rate. If I do that, I will have I think it's N and M will become the raise and lower the application rate. I can change the nitrogen reference value. Which I think basically that would allow me to say, let's say I was going to plant one of my fields with barley, but I haven't got any seed in the ground. All I've done is I've limed, I've mulched, I've cultivated, but I'm going to spread some fertilizer on the field before I plant the seed. Well, there's no seed in the ground, so the system, the automatic systems don't know what the base nitrogen rate should be for what I'm about to plant, because nothing's been planted. So I can say, okay, set the nitrogen reference value to barley, at which point the automatic system will say, okay, we assume there's going to be barley in this field. Barley needs this level of nitrogen, so we will just throw that out there. And then you can plant your barley, and you never have to come back to the field to fertilize it, because you did that pre-planting. I think theoretically you can also do that with a seeder that also plants. Okay, that's one lap done. How are we doing? 17% of the fertilizer has been used. I'll run across 2 rows here. Once this is done, I can start working. I'll work down to the bottom of the field. And
I can hear a watching my truck all the way from my walk. It's so annoying.
okay. This field is kind of a weird shape. Very weird shape. How angle are we driving? We're driving at 107.
Again. What?
Oh.
Can you eat here?
Actually, it looks like the straightest line is down that edge. Now,
This
it is what it is.
I'm gonna have in 3 hours. My boss said I have to stay for longer actually, so because I'm supposed to only stay for 3 more hours, I have to stay for 5 more hours. Oh.
So I think I ran across the. I don't know. That cut across was horrible. Should not have done that. I should have followed the planting lines. And I should not be fertilizing during the rain.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Oh,
That's illegal too.
it's illegal.
Yeah.
Oh. In fact, if I was doing this right, I shouldn't be doing any of this because I would be sinking into the ground because of the mud. I'm going to say it doesn't really matter. No. Because once I've done these tasks, where's the weather button? Yeah, oh, that's the weather. It's going to rain till 10. I mean, I was only actually planning to do fertilizing these 6 to contract